What's up, guys? I wanted to make a video today about the Y and the goal board. So if you've been in the gym, you've seen the goal boards and the Y boards on the back of the cubbies, and even we have the goal achieve board now way up in the back on the wall. And ultimately, we try to set deadlines every single time. So the big thing about when you create a goal, and we're going to talk about goals first, is make sure that you have a long-term goal and then you have a stepping stone that's going to push you over the next period of time. The cool thing about goals is even if you come up a little bit short, you're still moving forward, right? So we always want to set goals that we think are actually going to be hard to achieve. And the reason we want to do that is because that way, if we get really close, look at all the progress we made, and then we're still moving toward our overall goal. So the last time we set goals, it was for July 4th. Obviously, it is past July 4th. So the next one that I want to set is with the goals is I want you guys to create a goal for, you ready for this? For October 1st, all right? So the reason I want to do that is because I actually turned 30 this year on October 2nd. So I want to see what you guys think you can accomplish by the time I turn 30. And ultimately, it's about 2 weeks over a year for us being open as well. So I really want to start to get this goal achieve board starting to fill up. So if you hit your goal that you set for July 4th and you're a member, go ahead and take that off and put it in the accomplished goals bin behind Haley and Christina's desk. All right, that's what I want you to do. Now, if you need a new goal card, they're right up there, the same place. There's one piece of paper that says Y and one that says goal. Just grab one, write it down, and then leave it on the desk, and then we will actually put them up. That way nobody knows whose is whose. All I ask you to do when you fill these out, okay, again, long-term, short-term, put your initials on the back. Okay, put your initials on the back because that way on October 1st, we can go through them again and we actually know whose is whose. You'll be able to know which one's yours and which one's not. That way you still are anonymous. So if people actually looked at the back of them for some reason, you're anonymous still, all right? So nobody has to know what your specific goal is. But if you reached it, I want you to put it in the accomplished goals bin and then we'll get it up on the board, okay? And then put on a new goal. So ultimately, I want to really see this goal board full this time. I really want to push you guys to choose a goal for October 1st and really, really go hard after it this time. So I want to see how many people can accomplish a goal. That would be a really cool 30th birthday present to me, is to be able to go through those goals and see how many people reached them. That's what I find really, really fun. That would probably be the coolest present I could possibly get. So on to the Ys. Now, the Y board obviously is full for a little bit, but there's a lot of people who don't have their Ys up here. And I want to encourage you guys to put your Ys on a piece of paper and get that going. And ultimately, what a Y is, I think you can see that. Yeah. So what your Y is again, why you want to work out. Every time you come in, this reason should be big enough that it makes you get out of bed, that it makes you eat the right food, that it makes you do the things that it takes for you to get to the next level and to get where you want to be. So ultimately, for most people, they pick a Y, but if it's not strong enough, they don't stick with it. So I'm going to share with you my Y, and my Y is actually, I don't want my body to be the reason that I can't do anything. So when I was a kid, I had to deal with watching, and realistically, even up until now, every day I see obesity literally take its toll on my family. And there's so many things that they go through because of obesity that when I get old, I don't ever want to have to go through that kind of stuff. If I go to events, I don't want to have to look for places to sit down. I don't want to have to deal with pain, with surgeries, with debilitating joints because I'm overweight. I don't want to ever have to deal with any of that. I want to be able to live my life, and if I go to a wedding or if I go out of town or if I go anywhere, I don't have to worry about how I'm going to get there if my body's going to hold up. So my why to be healthy is for my family when I have one some days. I don't ever want my body to be the reason that I can't do something. So that's what I have on there, and mine's up on the board as well. So really what I want you guys to do is buy into this a little bit and then put your Y in a card, and again, just leave it on Haley's desk. And then we'll hang them up after class some night. We'll get them all on there. I really want to fill these boards up because every single time that you come in and you see that Y and you see that goal, it pushes you, and that's ultimately what I want. So I just wanted to make a quick video about the Y and the goals. Make sure everybody, if you hit your July 4th one, take them off. I will actually reset the board on Monday of next week, right before we leave for the wedding. So Monday or Tuesday, I'll come in and reset that board. So I'll give you guys like a week to pretty much get that done. So thank you guys for hanging out. Again, write down your goals, your whys, put them on a card. If you need help with the cards or you don't know where they are, just ask somebody at the desk. We'll give them to you. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.